He wants to know how is it going, buddy?
It's going good.
Stop said he wants to run a dungeon with you later.
What? When did I gotta run I gotta run Cradle of Shadows with Liz and Laney today. Don't sign me up for that.
Maybe some battlegrounds.
Ooh, hey, I could actually run Battlegrounds with him on this team. Good God, well, there goes all my confidence. Jesus, thanks.
Bubba said that he'd love to do some battlegrounds with you. He's always wanted to go.
Has he not done any Battlegrounds so far?
No, he has not. Because I would have to find him it would have to be 3 other guildies to go in there with him who understand that he's only 8 and he doesn't know what he's doing. Because I don't want him going in with randoms because he's 8.
You don't gotta tell me. You know what happened to me and Liz yesterday? We were in there and we were just kind of talking and screwing off and not really doing anything. This dude got on the mic, he was screaming, cursing, hooting, hollering, calling us all sorts of stuff. I went off on him. I wasn't having that, not with Liz in the party chat with us.
Oh, Mayhem's in the 26th.
Nice.
Sweet.
I knew it wasn't starting today.
Is it in-game crown
They
store?
advertised it for the 20th, I heard.
No, that was an old post from last year, Jim. That was cycling around. That someone dug it up and posted it, and everyone, instead of checking the year of it and when that post was from, they just assumed it was right, and everyone took everyone's word on it.
Wow.
They just, Elder Scrolls Online just sent out messages if you're subscribed to them.
Whose knows?
I should put locks on all this gear.
Oh, he's watching Peppa Pig on the toddler phone. Lordy.
Well, I appreciate the gear a lot, guys. Gonna help a lot. Kaya sent you a screenshot you were one. To be honest, I
This
think
is
you
the
just wanted to see my
coverage.
character naked again.
I have a grown man for those purposes in real life.
Oh god, my inventory space is only 70 on this guy.
What in the hell? Okay, I'm doing my roots, right? Well, my farmer, you know, my mule, she always, for the provisioning, always gets new recipes that she has to do. It's weird. It's all one recipes that have popped up in Somerset. So I go to do her provisioning, and it's like, what the hell? I never heard of these recipes. Dural View and carrot cake.
Is it blue or green?
And sour mash. So hopefully I can buy them from the brewer and the chef.
Hey, time. Fight? You have time?
Okay, what about Bow of Willpower? Is that crap too?
Yes. Any stam weapons that you get that's not dual wield swords, as far as willpower goes, is worthless.
Okay. So, okay, Stopman, on my PK, my magical one, okay, I've got a staff on the front bar, and I went two-handed on the back bar. Is that normal, or is it...
Normally, are you using anything from the two-handed skill line?
Yeah.
What are you using from it?
I think 3 different things is all. I can't think of what they are because I don't have it up, but
as a Magicka
Send
tune,
it
you're
out,
using
Bubba.
like weapon damage abilities though.
it's working.
I mean, yeah, but it's just I don't see that very often.
So
If you're
so
using,
normally what it's double stabs.
some people run double
Lit.
stabs. I've also seen a stav in sword and board to make yourself a little more tanky. I've also seen a stav back bar to recharge Magicka and to use some of the abilities from the staff, and also with dual wield up front for the extra spell damage buff. One weapon sharpened, one Nern honed, and then you'll pick up the blunt and blade thing from dual wield, which will increase your spell damage by another 5% for having 2 swords.
Okay, so
Let's get him back into the big ball of fire. That'd be useful.
But I mean, if you got a hybrid build that's going on and that works for you, then keep rolling with it. I've been
well,
thinking about doing something like
I've
that.
been putting all the attributes into Magicka, and I mean nothing into Stam.
Hey, come on.
Yeah. The only thing I will say, then Jan, if you're doing it like that, you're putting all your points in Magicka, is those two-handed weapon abilities
Yeah.
are not going to hit near as hard as your Magicka abilities will, because your Magicka abilities are going to scale off your max Magicka and your spell damage.
So then,
Okay.
you're saying double stabs.
You don't have to do double stabs. I didn't like doing double stabs in my Templar. I did a staff on my offensive bar, Nernhone Flame Staff,
Right.
and then on the back bar I did I had a 5-piece Burning Spell Weave front bar with a. I can't. Well, I don't have a shrine there. Here, I'll give you gold. Stand still. I'll give you gold.
So port to somebody in the rift.
But what I was gonna say, Jen, what I did on my Templar is a staff on the front bar, 5-piece Burning Spell Weave armor, willpower staff, for the extra Magicka bonus, Inferno staff that you have, and then I had 3-piece Wizard's Riposte jewelry, and then on the back bar it was sword and board Wizard's Riposte. So that way, whenever I was on the back bar, I could apply the minor main to people and sit there and block attacks and stuff like that while I recharge my Magicka instead.
Okay,
The other one you could-
it would be considered dual wield, right? With the double sword.
Sword and board, so it's shield and an offhand weapon.
Oh, it's shield and an off. Okay.
Yeah. The other one you could do double stabs, the sword and board and the staff, or dual wield and the staff, and you would have the dual wield on your primarily offensive bar. Like, let's say you got 4 out of your 5 abilities on that bar are offensive, you would have your dual wield on that bar. Your main hand weapon you'd want Nernhoned, because it will increase your spell damage. Your offhand would be sharpened, and then you'll pick up the last passive in the dual wield skill line, which is blunt and blade. And for each sword, it increases your damage by 2.5%.
Okay.
It's all up to personal preference.
Right.
But as far as Magicka tunes go, it's
on,
up to
people.
you if you want to use a
Like-
two-handed weapon, but it's not going to hit as much. I am traveling.
I strongly
I don't
dislike
even know
it
why.
when you go into a place and you take on like 8 people and everybody else is like 1 or 2 people, and they just leave you there when they finish killing off what they were killing. No
Do what
worries.
now? Do what now?
I'm in the Cabbage Arena, and I have, like, all the leopards on me, and, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 of the people. And the other 2 guys in here with me have, like, one guy has 1 person. The other guy has, like, 2, and I'm kind of like, hello? Y'all are done killing that, like, over here, in the corner, please. Dying!
Kai, I'm gonna invite you in group so I can find you.
It wouldn't be so bad if, like, the guy that had 1 person was, like, a level 750. You know, kind of hurts my feelings. I'm over here getting ignored. Running from their bosses.
I don't know where this shrine is, Kai. I sent a group invite. Did not go through.
And now I died. And the werewolf is just panting in the corner. Come on. I hope they'll revive you.
Did you get the invite, Kai? Oh. That's probably why you ain't seen it.
I'm building up my werewolf so I can bite you.
I'm gonna go this way and assume I'm going the right direction. That's actually the way I was heading. Cool. I know. Send another one. Try sending me one. There he goes. Said you could climb on it. I know you're still building up health. Damn! So I hit for 17k just then. I was on a hit before I was critting. That's ridiculous. Get fucked. Excuse me? You want to talk about not being respectful? I mean, not all the time. How did that even come up? Oh wait, is this a shrine? I wonder if anyone will just bite me. Oh, I mean, you'd also still have your bite for someone else too, though. I'm right here. I gotta be on it? Oh, I guess this dude just did it? Ow! Thanks, Kai.